Hello and welcome to India Today. This is Anita Brito in conversation, the lovely Alaya F, who's going to talk to us regarding her yoga routine. Hi, Alaya.
Hello, hello. Very well. Always good. Hi. Hi.
So, Alaya, today we are here since it's International Yoga Day. Do tell me, when did you start, practicing yoga?
Actually, I only started practicing yoga about a year ago. Before that, I used to do what I call fake yoga, which is I used to just see cool poses and I used to want to do them. So I used to try and recreate them without any training, without any supervision, without any of that. Which I don't recommend. Don't do that at home. It's dangerous. But now, since the last 1 year, I've had a wonderful teacher, and she's been helping me a lot with strengthening my body and increasing my flexibility, and just with the whole practice of yoga, and it's been wonderful.
When you started off, how difficult was it for you, and how long did it take for you to get used to the entire practice?
So, it wasn't difficult per se because see, yoga can be whatever you want it to be. It doesn't have to be complicated, doesn't have to be easy, doesn't have to be calm, doesn't have to be anything. If you want to use it as a meditation, can be that. If you want to use it as a flow, it can be that. If you want to use it for stretching, it can be that. And if you want it for a workout, which is what I do, you can make it that. So it wasn't difficult, and also all this stretching stuff and the flexibility I had quite a bit of flexibility from before because I had done gymnastics, so that naturally led into yoga. But what I love about it is that you always feel very fresh after it, and I love that. So yeah.
People say yoga is for mental health. What do you think? It's mental and physical health for both?
Fully, definitely for mental and physical health. I feel like any workout in any way, shape, or form is always for mental and physical health. Because, see, by default, working out or exercising is an act of self care. And if you are indulging in self care, it means that you are, giving back to your body, and that by default leads to a better mental state. Also, on a more scientific level, when you do work out, your brain does release endorphins. So by default, you do anyways actually scientifically also put yourself in a better frame of mind. So, and of course, for your physical health, though, it's great, naturally.
Any diet that you follow before while you're doing yoga, or in a general way?
My diet keeps changing based on what my requirements are of that time, how strict I want to be, how balanced I want to be, how all of that. But I think just the general key in my life, in my diet, in my workout is just to balance it out, to be not too strict and not too lazy, somewhere in between where I'm listening to my body. So some days if I don't feel like working out or I feel like eating nonsense, I'll let myself do it. But yeah, I think it's just about balance and keeping yourself happy, and just just listening to your body and what it wants to do or not want to, does or doesn't want to do.
What is your routine like when you do the practice?
I try to do it every day, but if I can't do it every day, at least 3 times a week. Usually in the mornings, first thing in the morning, because it just energizes me and gets me ready for the day. Yeah, sometimes in the evening, but I prefer it in the morning because if I want energy, it's usually in the morning.
You just showed us a couple of yoga asanas. Can you just talk about that and tell us, what is the benefits of that, if you can share a few things?
Honestly, I don't know. See, this is all. I have a wonderful teacher that really guides me through all of this, that really gives me the knowledge aspect of it and the correct ways to do things and what the benefits of them are and all of that. But I think I would be unqualified to try and tell you what the benefits of it are, what the, what it helps, because honestly, most of what I've done is. Not things you'd see in a typical yoga routine consistently. Yoga is more about the flow and all of that. Some things, yeah, I'm sure you might see, but most of it is what I like to call show off yoga. The content that looks good for Instagram, because the thing is that no one wants to see just a normal yoga flow on Instagram. Views नहीं मिलेंगे मुझे. So if I want the views, I have to put something interesting, something that's eye catching. So what I've done now is what I call show off yoga. Yoga is a lot more than that. That's just like things that look good. Yoga is a lot more than that, and the practice of yoga is just wonderful. Even when I do yoga, what I shoot for my Instagram is after my class is done. During my class, it's all about the actual practice and the flow and all of that. After that, for about 10-15 minutes, I'll record my Instagram content, and that's that. So honestly, I'm not qualified to, and I don't want to misinform or misrepresent anything. So I'll refrain from that. But um, yeah, these are things that I wanted to be able to do, and when I was able to do it, it made me feel great.
So how has yoga changed your life?
I feel like yoga in general gives you a great sense of discipline, gives you a. Because see, it's a workout that doesn't drain you, it energizes you. Um, it by default has this element of mindfulness and presence and connecting with your body. So I think that on all levels is always wonderful to have in your life, that sort of connect with yourself. It builds so much strength, so much flexibility. You're able to do so much more. You feel so much more agile. So I feel like all these aspects have just contributed to yoga being an integral part of my life.
What's your favorite asana?
Good question. My favorite, anything that's ulta, upside down. Because there's just so much balance and strength and all of that involved that it's not only about your body, it's also about your state of mind. If your mind is racing, no matter how many times I've done it, I won't be able to do it again. And for me, it's always interesting because it always reflects my state of mind. There'll be days where I just can't balance. It's probably because my mind is all over the place, which is very interesting. Yeah.
Okay, so what does your passion for yoga stem from? Where does your passion for yoga stem from?
Honestly, it sounds like such a stupid answer, but honestly, where I got inspired by yoga was through Instagram. Sounds very funny. Sounds very first world. Sounds very like all of that. But I remember the lockdown. I remember seeing a lot of amazing people doing the most incredible things with their bodies when it came to yoga. And I remember seeing that and saying, I want to be able to do that. And I was like, how incredible to have that much control over your body and to have that much strength and balance and all of that. So I think just seeing those videos and those photos inspired me a lot. And that's actually how I started. As funny as it is, yeah.
Okay. An आसन that you really want to try right now, which you're unable to do now, मतलब आपने try किया है और हुआ नहीं है अभी तक आपसे.
Most people won't know the difference between this, but see, there's a handstand, there's a headstand, and then there's a middle one where it's a forearm stand. So all my balance is on here, on this part of my arm, and that's hard because your head is not touching the ground, neither are your palms grounding you. So that is very, very hard for me to balance on, and it takes a lot of arm strength and all of that. So I'm trying to learn pincha stand. I think that's what it's called. Yeah.
Okay, reveal 4 important aspects of your life.
Any aspects?
Yeah.
Work, family, friends, and me.
Uh, who's your favorite yoga partner? Do you have one?
Yeah, I have a lovely friend, Namrita, who was in Guilty Minds. She did a wonderful job there. So we do yoga together, and my lovely yoga teacher, of course. So yeah, we all do yoga together, and it's always a fun, nice, good energy space.
This is the last question. Some myths about yoga that you want to bust.
Some myths about you. Oh yeah, you don't have to be. You can be whatever age and you can do it. There is no age to start or age to stop with yoga because it is so customizable. It is not complicated. It doesn't require you to already have something to be able to get into it. Again, because it's so customizable. And that it's easy. See, the thing is, here's the thing. It's not hard, but it's not easy either because the stuff that's really, really hard is really, really hard. So a lot of the time, like when I mention that I'm going to do my yoga class and I'm getting a great workout, especially, gym bros, the men that go to the gym and they like to work out and all of that, they're always like very like, yoga. And I'm like, come do one class with me. Just come. Then we'll see who's tired. So that's another misconception that irritates me. And they think yoga is like, you're like flowing, breathing, calmness, mental peace. Although it does do all of that, it's also, if you want it to be, it's an insane workout.
Just a last message for all your audience about Yoga Day, and you can wish them
Happy Yoga Day.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Wishing all of you a very happy yoga day. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay fit, listen to your body and take care of your body and have a happy day.
Super. Thank you.
Thank you so much.